Let's see if this will work. I think there's an intro scene for this game. I have a couple, three, actually, games that two of which I participated in beating when I was a kid. I have played them. I have emulated them more recently, but I definitely have not beaten them as an adult. This is one of them. This whole family is all viable players. They all have different strengths, can use and do different things. The family pet. Some of these are special one-time items. Others are stackable. The purple are the specials that there are only one of. But yeah, you can see strength, jump, and I think distance is how far away they can hit things. But because it's considered a monster, it can just walk past things. They don't actually have to kill them. I don't have anything. But yeah. The attack uses up magic. This is not the best price for these items, but you know, there is technically an item shop. So what I usually do is, in the starts I've gotten, everything respawns at a fixed rate. Is at least go around it. There's one special item you can get with relative ease with this one, but really I go around and collect what I can. But yeah, if you're full on or relatively full on those, you're more likely to have poison dropped, so crosses kill everything on the screen. Of course, things I can't get to those. Getting back up is a pain in the ass. Because this one doesn't jump very well. You can run out, and when you get low on magic, I could go get that, but when you go home, you refill. And since everything respawns, fuck it, just take the damage. Since everything respawns, it's not like you lose your place to go home. I'll usually bring the family, not a dog, out and get some keys and some money, and yeah, special item, and then poke around and try and remind myself what the map is like, because they can, well, you can also get places where you can't get back out of and get stuck. So there are things you need to be careful about. It's a shame that it doesn't give you an intro sequence that explains what the game is about. There are... Oh, let me see if I can... Well, yeah, you can have an inventory of 3. I remember that there are 4 minor bosses, I think is the best way to describe them, 1 in each. I think there's 4. And then there's a dragon down in the middle that you unlock and kill. I don't remember why. But most, if not all, of the special items are necessary to get. Well, most of them are necessary to get to other areas. The dragon is accessible just even by this guy. And bosses will still hurt this one. But it is... I vaguely remember that one of them this one can get to. And since that means I don't actually have to expend resources to get there, because everyone else has to fight their way there. I remember having done it with this in the past. I guess what I should do... I think the daughter's the one that can jump super well. Yeah. Oh, purple is the ones that they can actually use. That's what that is. But I think most of the ones that the pet can use, because the 2 potions are the restore of health and magic. Those are definitely consumables rather than equipment usables. But big difference, and you can see that that goes much farther the distance, but it doesn't hit as hard, so she has to use more magic per hit. But she's necessary for some things. Dad is the strong one, and that glove is a thing you need for him. This guy... Not as much jump. I think that goes a little farther. This is to plunk in your password, because you don't have saves. It will remember how many keys and how much gold you have, and what items you have. And then that's how you plunk it in. If you... Mom can use the wings. And both of those funky wands. The wings are necessary to get to some areas. areas, because even jumping won't help you, and they're just helpful in other areas. The glove. I think those are clearly boots for jumping better. I think these let you actually jump on monsters. The power glove lets you move blocks, and only he can use it. Was it the sun that could use this sword? Anyway, so yeah. Doesn't go as far, but is stronger. Yeah, that's the party members. I don't know what else to say about this. Oh, I guess I should say that it's called Legacy of the Wizard. But this is technically an option. I don't even know what to say about it, so I don't know if that's a good sign or not. But I think it works. There are some things that don't emulate properly and that some game interface aspects don't preserve correctly. Like with Zelda 2, it actually requires the being able to die and and load your game and use a life and continue, but you can't emulating. But I think this one at least does it properly. So this is my rambly, not very enlightening tour of this is technically a possibility of something else that's old that I can play.